Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. You know what time it is, your boy Fanboy Papi, and this is Papi Knows Football. I think I'm getting quite good with this intro thing. Yeah, you can see we back. Premier League is back. Premier League football is back. Tomorrow, Manchester United Fulham. The win cheese will resume work. You get me? So Manchester United are back. Premier League is back, and Manchester United will be kicking off the first match tomorrow. And I've already dropped my Chelsea versus Manchester City preview. Go check out my previous video. I just dropped it this morning. Go check it out. Go see what I feel, my thoughts about the match. We'll play Manchester City on Sunday, but that's not why we're here. Let's get to the transfer news immediately. So yesterday I talked about Chelsea being on Chelsea discussing Chelsea at Napoli meeting to discuss Osimhen and Lukaku in London yesterday. So this was what we heard. A positive day of negotiation between Chelsea and Napoli for Lukaku. Chelsea for the first time are willing to sell Lukaku for a lower fee. Napoli have offered a fee of 25 million euros plus 5 million in bonuses. The parties will remain in contact. Yeah, and that's it for Lukaku. So we need to see Lukaku moved. A report says that he's still on 325k a week, bro. That's massive. That's a huge amount of money. And we need to just get that off the bill. You get me? Once we get that off the bill, and we get in someone like an Osimhen, will be on a lower salary, but maybe higher than the wage cap of Chelsea. You get me? I want to see Osimhen moved. I want to see Lukaku moved. Napoli are interested, and he wants to go to Napoli. I think Napoli should just get the business done. You get me? I don't know, but this is what we heard about Osimhen in their meeting. Is that in the last few hours, Chelsea interest in Osimhen has been revived, and operation could go ahead. A loan is ruled out, so there is no more loan. However, an adequate offer will be needed from the club, both in terms of player and salary. So and I heard rumors like Chelsea offering Lukaku with Kepa or Chalobah or Cassidy between these three players, with the two of them, just two out of these players I mentioned, in exchange, and then a balance Napoli for like 40 million euros or something thereabout. And I don't think it's bad. I just don't want them to use Chalobah. I think maybe a Cassidy or a Kepa for the Chalobah deal. You get? Sorry, for the Osimhen deal. For the Osimhen deal. Sorry. Before we get back into the video, as you can see, the channel is over 200 subscribers. We are getting to almost 300 subscribers, and my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. And before the end of this year, and I can't do that without you. Please, if you like what I'm doing here, and you like the channel, you like what we're doing here, I think you should subscribe to the channel and help us grow to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And thank you. And for people that have been subscribing, God bless you all. So let's move on to the next news. Strasbourg and Lens are interested in Alexander Matos. Chelsea would like him to join Strasbourg, but the midfielder prefers to join Lens. So this is a Chelsea academy player. He wants to go on loan to Lens, but Chelsea wants him to go on Strasbourg because over there we kind of have more powers, and we can actually dictate what happens. You get me? And then it kind of fits into what the club are trying to do, even though I don't really agree with what they are trying to do. Well, it kind of fits into their ideology, because Strasbourg, it will be equally playing the same pattern, similar pattern, just different coaches with what Chelsea are playing, with what Chelsea are building. Strasbourg is just like Chelsea Team B now, because we push our players there, we sign players, and we keep them there. So he's going to be going there, but he wants to go to Lens. So we'll just see how this whole thing because Strasbourg has more chances because Strasbourg is just like a Chelsea team B, like I said. So we'll just see what happens over the weeks. Now let's get to address the elephant in the room. According to Fabrizio Romano, for Joao Felix, there is still a gap, and there is still a difference between Chelsea and Atletico. So the two clubs are talking. Let's see if they can find a way. But for sure, Gallagher is waiting, and the discussion continues. Jorge Mendes, the agent of Joao Felix, is still in England for the story. So the conversation for Joao Felix and Gallagher remains active and absolutely active. Oh, and I'm active. And another thing is that the Atletico CEO was very, very angry with what Chelsea is offering. Like I said it in one of my videos, I don't know which one again, but like I said that Atletico CEO is very angry with what Chelsea are offering. They want 50 mil and above, but Chelsea is not going that way. We haven't really heard in the last 24 hours. There hasn't been much about Joao Felix deal. So I had a report of like Chelsea giving in to Atletico Madrid's demand because due to the amortization of the players' money, the player amortization, Madrid like still need like 50 mil to like balance the amortization of the players. So they want Chelsea to pay 50 mil and upwards so they can be profit in the business. So Chelsea are like, no, we know you don't want to. You know we don't want this guy in your squad. So we want so we are not going to take us for that, right? But all these are rumors and speculations. When the deal is done, we'll know how much he went for. But I have a good feeling that deal gets done today or tomorrow. I have very, very good feelings that it gets done today or tomorrow. And then for Gallagher, there are reports that Diego Simeone assured Conor Gallagher ahead of his flights back to London that he remains desperate to work with him at Atletico. So the deal is almost like positives around it. Yeah, positives, a lot of positives are around that deal. So we'll just see what happens over the week. So Madueke, we've been hearing rumors of Noni Madueke interest and Chelsea wanting to sell him and stuff like that. Reporters is that Chelsea value Noni Madueke for 60 million euros. Typical Chelsea. I love it. He's worth it. He's a very good player. He's a very, very good player. If Noni Madueke plays one more season, I think he's going to be like an 70 million player. You get me? In the Premier League, one of the best wingers in the Premier League. We signed him for 40. We're obviously going to get a game for him. We are not in a rush to sell him at all. We are not in a rush to sell him. He's going to be at the club at least for this season. Maybe next season when Kendrick Pyers and Stoval joins, we'll see what happens. Pedro Neto, our new signing from Wolves. Pedro Neto will wear the number 19 shirts for Chelsea this season. Yeah, his squad number has been confirmed, and I think for almost all the players. But Pedro Neto own is like the one making the rounds, and everyone is talking about it and stuff. So this news is just like from yesterday to this morning. I was supposed to like make a video about some of them, but I couldn't really catch up. So like I'm giving you everything. And maybe another video might drop because a lot of news will be dropping. Maybe currently now as we are recording, but we'll see how that goes. So we're talking about Angelo. Chelsea are set to loan Angelo out again. This time they have opened talks to loan him to a Turkish side, Beşiktaş. Oh my goodness. So Chelsea wants to loan Angelo to. Honestly, from what I'm saying here, I don't think this player makes Chelsea first team. No, genuinely, I think it's just one of those. It's going to be like one of them Dastro Fofanas. Yeah, one of them Dastro Fofanas that is going to just be, if he gets his value up, it's going to be just be sold for the profit. I don't think he'll be here in a long run, but I think we could have loaned him to a more better side, maybe a Prem side or even a Championship side. Turkish league is not that strong. Turkish league is dominated by Galatasaray and Fenerbahce. Beşiktaş. I know really all that. So I don't know. Let's just play he goes there and do well. So we're moving on to Chalobah. So Aston Villa has Chelsea centre back Trevor Chalobah on their list if they decide to look for a replacement for Diego Carlos. So like they have him on their list. Nothing concrete, just he's in their list of replacement for Diego Carlos. And I just played on signing. I want to see Chalobah be at the club till the season starts. There are reports of like Disasi, but I don't know how true that report is. I don't think Disasi is going to leave genuinely, but let's just see what happens. A whole lot of space. I don't even know what to believe at this point of the season. So we're moving to Armando Broja. You know, Chelsea has to like get a lot of outgoings out of the club. Sorry. Chelsea are working on selling a lot of our players. We sell Aston. There was this player, an academy player we sell, and Chelsea are still in talk with Leeds United to sell Bashar Humphrey. So like a lot of outgoings will still be made before the ending of this summer window. And like just 2 weeks. And I don't know how Chelsea are going to like make all those deals. The maximum player we are going to sign is 5 players max. That's what we are going to sell. So we're talking about Armando Broja. If Ipswich Town are interested in Armando Broja, he would be reluctant to accept a move there at this stage. With a variety of position inside and outside the Premier League, it's likely to run close to deadline, and Chelsea are currently prefer to sell him rather than load him out. Ipswich Town are making a very, very big move. Like I said, if you have watched my prediction, I talked about Ipswich Town. They are the team people should look out for this season. Those people are making madman transfer. Omori Hutchinson, they just signed Kevin Phillips. He's not all that, but like we know the kind of player Kevin Phillips can be when he's on his days. You know what he can give, even though he hasn't succeeded since he went to Man City. But we know what he can give. Ipswich Town are the club we should look out for. Ipswich Town are going to disturb this season. Genuinely, if they get Armando Broja in, it's all over. They have this Leon Delip, Manchester City academy. He's a striker as well, very good striker, fantastic player. So we just watch out for Ipswich Town, and Chelsea has a very good relationship with them after the Omori Hutchinson deal. So we just have to see what happens with the deal of Armando Broja. So moving on, I think this is last thing we're talking about, and then like it's over. Let's go to. I talked about how good he was in the preseason and how good he has been, and the whole idea of him going on a loan being good. But there is this rumor that Leslie Gochukwu was expected to depart on loan soon after Chelsea returned from the States a week ago, but he's still at Cobham. He could be sold, but recouping more than the 23.5 million paid to the French side Rennes for him 12 months ago may prove difficult. Exactly, no one is going to pay 25 million for Gochukwu. We know the talents there, but no one is going to pay him. He hasn't really played much to like say he's going to get his transfer up or he's going to get his value up. Just get to see what's happening. So just let me your thoughts in all of them, and I'll see you in the next one. It could be.